We had thought it would be mainly symbolism because it was largely about the first U.S. president being the Republic Day chief guest. But as it is, there was a fair amount of substance. Noticeably, two of the things that really struck me was that on the defense side, the so-called Defense Trade and Technology Initiative was launched. What's important about it is that until now we just used to buy arms from the Americans. And with the DTTI, effectively, we can now co-develop and co-produce. In other words, our Indian companies would work with U.S. companies together to produce a new generation of weapons. And that would mean we would learn how to make these weapons, which until now we don't know how. And the second was the so-called Joint Vision document on the Asia, Pacific, and Indian Ocean, which was a document that can effectively be said an Indo-US agreement to help work together to manage the rise of China in Asia. Until now, while we both have expressed concerns about China, India in particular has refused to work directly with the United States and never to do so publicly. And now we actually have a document that has been issued that says this, and it says that the South China Sea and so on are concerns for both India and America, and we'll work together. That's a very unusual geopolitical statement on the part of India. American agreement to help us and develop our next generation of aircraft carriers, which will be crucial for our ability to maintain what's called maritime dominance in the Indian Ocean. We also have the final, we hope, the last few steps for the completion of the nuclear deal. The real issue in the nuclear deal is not so much as that whether we actually do buy reactors or not. It's that this has now become almost a defining issue in Indo-US relations, that somehow on the American side the complaint was that India never completed its half of the deal. The Americans did theirs, we never finished. Therefore, Indians cannot be completely trusted to fulfill basically what they promised to do. And then we have the beginnings, just the rough outline, which began even in the September summit, but now clearly more defined, of some sort of an Indo-US understanding on climate change and renewable energy. Right now we have lots of statements, we have a bit of money, we have a bit of technology, but something much larger, global commitment on climate change by India, in which America provides both assistance and support, is something we're starting to see coming out of the gloom, and hopefully by the Paris summit on climate change 10 months from now, that will actually come together.